In a quiet, sun-dappled meadow, Clara the caterpillar sat on a dew-covered leaf, gazing at the world around her. The soft rustling of the leaves mixed with the chirping of birds in the distance, creating a serene melody. Despite the peaceful surroundings, Clara felt a heaviness in her heart. She watched her fellow caterpillars spin themselves into strange silk cocoons only to disappear inside. The process fascinated her, but it also filled her with dread. "What if I don't like what's on the other side?" Clara whispered to herself, curling her body tighter against the edge of her leaf. The unknown scared her. What if she wasn't ready to leave the life she knew? The safety of her home leaf, the predictable routine of nibbling and resting? She glanced at the caterpillar next to her, who had already begun weaving her cocoon. Why risk it all for something uncertain? Clara thought. Clara's fear wasn't just about the transformation. It was about losing control of what made her, her. She had overheard the elder caterpillars talking about the metamorphosis. "You'll become something completely different," one had said. "It's hard, but it's worth it." Completely different, Clara shuddered. She imagined herself with strange wings, unable to move or fly. What if she became clumsy or weak? What if she failed to transform at all and got stuck halfway? As days turned into weeks, Clara began to feel restless. Deep inside, she knew she couldn't stay a caterpillar forever. The world around her was changing. Flowers bloomed, new leaves unfurled, and butterflies danced through the air. Yet Clara remained frozen in fear. One sunny afternoon, Clara noticed a butterfly with shimmering blue wings fluttering gracefully among the flowers. The butterfly's movements were so effortless, so free. The butterfly noticed Clara staring and landed nearby. "Hello there," the butterfly greeted with a warm smile. Clara hesitated before blurting out, "How did you do it? How did you find the courage to change?" The butterfly tilted her head thoughtfully. "It wasn't easy," she admitted. "When I was where you are, I was afraid too. I didn't know what would happen. But I realized that sometimes to grow, you have to let go of who you are and trust the process." Clara pondered the butterfly's words for days. Each night she'd look up at the stars, wondering if she could truly find the strength to transform. Deep down she felt a call, a quiet but persistent urge to embrace something greater. One morning, Clara noticed the leaves were beginning to fade, a sign that summer was ending. She knew she couldn't wait any longer. With trembling legs, she began spinning her cocoon. The process was slow, deliberate, and exhausting. The silk threads felt heavy as she worked, and doubt crept into her mind with every turn. "What if I don't survive this?" she thought, but she remembered the butterfly's gentle reassurance and kept going. Inside the cocoon, Clara was enveloped in darkness. Time felt endless, and she couldn't see any sign of change. Doubt turned into frustration, and frustration turned into fear. She longed for her old life, for the simplicity of her leaf. "What if this darkness is all there is?" she whispered. But then something remarkable happened. Clara began to feel a tingling sensation in her body, a sign of transformation. It wasn't immediate or painless, but slowly she could sense that she was becoming something new. One crisp morning, Clara felt a sudden urge to move Dot, the cocoon, which had once been her sanctuary, now felt confining. With determination she pushed and stretched, feeling the walls give way. As the silk tore open, sunlight flooded in, blinding her momentarily. Clara gasped as she emerged into the fresh morning air. She felt different, lighter, stronger, more alive. She glanced at her reflection in a nearby droplet of dew. Her once short, stubby body was now adorned with delicate wings painted in hues of orange, gold, and black. Clara hesitated, unsure of how to move her new wings. But as the breeze brushed against her, instinct took over. With a few flutters, she lifted off the ground. The world looked entirely different from above, vast, colourful, and full of possibilities. Clara soared higher, feeling a freedom she had never imagined. The fear that had once paralyzed her melted away, replaced by a deep sense of exhilaration and gratitude. Clara landed on a flower, her wings glistening in the sunlight. She looked back at the meadow she once knew and smiled. The change she had feared wasn't the end, it was a beginning. Her story is a reminder to us all. Fear of the unknown is natural, but it's through embracing change that we uncover our true potential. Like Clara, we all face moments of doubt and hesitation. But when we trust ourselves and take that leap, we can transform into something extraordinary. Change is not to be feared, it is to be embraced. It is the doorway to discovering the beauty and strength that already lies within you.